Hi, and welcome to Quickfire, a roundup of all the biggest stories from across the world. Today we're talking about Taylor Swift and her decision to re-record her first ever 6 albums. Taylor Swift has released countless chart-topping bangers, from the likes of Love Story to hits such as Shake It Off and Look What You Made Me Do. 2020 was no different for the singer-songwriter, as she released not one but 2 surprise albums, Folklore and Evermore, 2 sister albums. Throughout her career, Swift has also won countless awards, including a number of Grammy and MTV Awards for Best Song and Video, just to name a few. In recent stories, it has been revealed that the country and pop infusion singer has made the decision to re-record her first ever 6 albums. This comes after her deal with Big Machine Records has ended, as has her contractual obligation not to re-record any songs that were originally released under the label. The artist was only 15 when she signed on with Big Machine Records, who in recent years sold the rights to her first 6 albums to Powerhouse music manager Scott Bruen. He then sold her first 6 albums onto Shamrock Holdings in 2019 for a large profit. Swift has since criticised the sale of her first 6 albums to Powerhouse Music and expressed claims of long-standing bullying from manager of the label, Scott Bruen. Upon finding out about the deal to Scott Bruen, Swift shared her opinions through her Tumblr account, writing, "All I could think about was the incessant manipulative bullying I've received at his hands for years." Regarding the re-release of her first 6 albums, the singer released a statement via her Instagram account earlier this year, which in part read, "I've spoken a lot about why I'm remaking my first 6 albums, but the way I've chosen to do this will hopefully help illuminate where I'm coming from. Artists should own their work for so many reasons, but the most screamingly obvious one is that the artist is the only one who really knows that body of work," Swift wrote. Since then, the country and pop singing sensation has re-released some of her most iconic songs, including Love Story, now called Love Story Taylor's version. So far, most of Taylor's re-released songs are authentic in sound to the original recordings, with only some subtle differences to be heard in chart-topping song Love Story. However, the true difference is something we can't hear. With the re-release of her first 6 albums, Swift will rightfully own all rights and artistic license over her re-released first 6 albums, providing a rightful win for the artist herself. This will not only give the singer newfound artistic freedom, but the rightfully deserved freedom to the rights of her own music. Although the re-recording of her first 6 albums is such an inspiration and achievement for any artist, the original recordings of Taylor's first 6 albums will continue to gain revenue for Powerhouse music manager Scott Bruen each time the original recording of the song is played. So, remember Swifties, always look out for Taylor's version when listening to any of the singer's old school classics.